some piece of hardware you got there. Where do you get that stuff? I haven't even seen anything like that on the force. Where's it from?
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's good, YouTube, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to I Am Fresh, and we are back at it again with another video. And to my Fresh fam, thank y'all so much for always tuning in with your boy. Yeah, boy. As you can tell by the title of the video, this will be the first shots of the MC39. Yes, sir. This is the MC39 by Girsan. If you haven't checked out the unboxing of this bad boy, make sure you double back to go check that out. I finally got this thing to the range, and I must say that this thing has superseded my expectations. I expected it to be pretty good, but I wasn't expecting it to be that good. One thing that I'll say is, again, this thing was really balanced in the hand. The recoil impulse of it was really, really low and really flat to be a 4¼ inch platform, well, 4.3 inch to be exact. I was expecting a little more recoil than what it was, and surprisingly, this thing is a flat shooter, man. This thing is a very flat shooter. I think just this thing being in this all metal platform just really makes for this thing being a smooth shooter, and as well as I got this pretty heavy flashlight on the end that just really kept that nose down. But let's get into the TARC: trigger, accuracy, reliability, and capacity. As you can see, there's no magazine. Firearm is clear.
So let me be clear.
So here you see that this thing is already cocked and ready to go. It's in single action. We are in a safe location and the weapon is pointed in a safe direction. And as I mentioned in the unboxing, there was quite some play with it in single action that I didn't care for, but again, on a $400 platform, we're not going to nitpick. Very crisp break, very crisp trigger pull right there. But one thing that really surprised me at the range was this. So I want y'all to check this out. The reset is very tactile, very audible, and then that follow-up shot is even lighter than the first initial shooting from the wall. So check this out. Much lighter. So I know y'all can only see and not feel. Just take my word for it. You just felt that reset, and you can also hear that reset, and that's just something I like. I like to be able to hear and feel the reset. I don't like to kind of guess, and the resets being really faint and you can't really get a good grasp on where the reset is. The reset is absolutely phenomenal on this, and I like that about this platform. Let's get into the accuracy. Now guys, I'm just gonna shoot it to y'all straight, no pun intended.
That would be the only joke that would be told here this evening.
I didn't shoot my best with it. I'm just gonna tiptoe around it because it can be shooter's error. It could definitely be me. I'm not a professional, I'm not a pro. However, I didn't shoot my best. I had maybe like a anywhere between 5 to 8 inch group. I normally can get my group a little tighter than that. However, I struggle with where to hold on this platform. And again, that could be me. It could be my hand positioning, the way I'm pulling the trigger, my recoil impulse, whatever. It could just be a multitude of things, and I'm just gonna say that maybe it's just me. But once I was able to figure out where to hold with it, I would say I tightened up that group significantly, and I was able to maintain anywhere between a 3 to 5 inch group once I figured out where my point of aim needed to be to get my shots to fall where I needed them to go. So we're going to table the accuracy of this thing until I can get more shots. We're going to check back in with that at the 1,000 round review. I need more time behind the trigger on this particular platform to really get a good grasp of where the accuracy lies. All right, let's talk to the reliability. The reliability of it was absolutely phenomenal. I ran through 2 boxes and it cycled through everything flawlessly. Not one issue, no failure to feed, no failure to extract, no light primer strikes. Everything cycled flawlessly, which I expected on this particular platform. I read some reviews and the reviews around the reliability seem to be pretty good with this particular platform. Now let's talk about capacity. So your standard magazine is 18 rounds with this one. However, Girsan uses Metgar for their magazines, so of course you know you can get some aftermarket magazines, and here is a +2 Metgar magazine, bringing this thing up to 20 rounds. And as you can see, you're getting 20 rounds of 9mm. So this makes this super ideal for a lot of different things, which is a great segue into my next discussion with this. This thing is super ideal for a duty weapon, all right, as well as concealed carry. Being as though this is just a little over 4 1/4 inch, here goes my Glock 23. It's the exact same size with my compensator on there, and my Glock 23 is my EDC. So as you can see, they're the exact same size. So I think the Girsan is coming in at 4.33 inches. Now a little heavier in weight, but if you don't mind the weight and the weight is something that doesn't bother you, you can definitely conceal this platform. This thing is super ideal for home defense, all right? You're getting 20 rounds of 9mm, very low recoil impulse, a railing system so you can mount a real nice flashlight on there. This thing is very ergonomic and easy to control, easy to shoot. So this is super ideal for a great bedside nightstand gun. And last but not least, this is an awesome training platform if you're new to firearms. All in all, man, I think this is just a really solid platform. It's really been around for a long time. Girsan isn't new to I guess what you would call cloning the Beretta 92 platform. If I'm not mistaken, Girsan was founded back in 1993, so like the early 90s. So they've had 30 years of making this platform. I think their first ever handgun was the Yavuz, and I might be butchering the name, but the Yavuz 16, which was based off the Beretta 92 platform. So they've been in production by Girsan for a long time, and they've been able to master this thing and iron out the kinks. And if you're just really in the market for a Beretta 92 but you know don't want to kind of match that price point, I really think this is a great alternative or a great pivot or just an entry level to that platform of handgun. Just a little fun fact, this was used by Turkish law enforcement as well as some military organizations in Turkey as a primary sidearm, man, as the primary weapon of choice. I think they won over some contracts in Turkey, so you know they were using this platform right here. So this actually goes to show that this was made of quality, especially that they chose it and won out contracts amongst other handguns to be something that they chose to run as a primary weapon, man. So I think that's super dope. So all in all, in my book, I'm going to give this thing a 2 thumbs up. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait to get it out to the range again and get some more rounds through it so I can give you guys that 1,000 round update. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think about this bad boy, and if you haven't already, man, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the Fresh Fam, because I told you we ain't going nowhere. But until the next time, I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.